Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Famous ACME Comedy Hollywood and the Hollywood Stands Up Open Mic Live. Now please welcome to the stage the host of Open Mic Live, Tindell.
All right. Hope if this thing is on. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to Hollywood Stands Up Open Mic Live. I am your host, Tindell, for the night. We will be giving you guys a 4-minute set today, and if you haven't been there before, I will be giving you a light at 3 minutes right over there at my little table. It's a little table for a little man. So that's where that's coming from. And our next open mic will be next Wednesday at the same time. And then we'll have one next week on Friday as well. And the Friday one will actually be a lead into a night of stand-up comedy, which will be featuring an evening with Steve Benequist. He'll be doing a half hour featuring Brandy Posey and Asterios Kokonos. And then after that, we'll have the comedy nightcap with Jay Larson, who will actually be on Conan tonight. And then Mary Mack, Jamie Brunton, Heather Truman, Josh Vargas, Josh Wade, Maria Shihata, and then myself. And how do you get into that? Well, we do a lot of from the open mics here. A number of you have actually done that, for better or for worse. Actually, mostly for better. And and then we also provide classes here at ACME in stand-up, in sketch, in improv, and all that stuff. Do I have anything else written down for me to say? Dear God, no. All right. So, you guys ready? Let's just get this started. Give a little bit of an applause. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. We're going to have fun, right? This is broadcast live online, by the way, as every open mic should be, I think. So if any of you are going to be politicians in the future, keep that in mind. It'll be archived. And you can actually, if you do want to check it out just to study yourself, you won't be tagged in it, but you can find it by the date. Just go to our YouTube channel, Hollywood Stands Up, and you can check it out. All right, first up is going to be Ricky, followed by Luke, and then Joseph. Give it up for Ricky.
First all the time. It's really awkward. What's up? Have you got Americans? What's up, Americans? That's what I meant to say. Yeah, new friend. Mexican. We don't have Mexicans in Israel, so I'm always excited to meet a new Mexican. I don't know. I'm seeing a guy with cancer, and it's really cool. It's really cool because sex is really great. Like, I literally feel like I'm fucking him to death. Which is really, the thing is, like, he doesn't call, and I don't take it personally, He could be dead. Oh, my God. It's just funny because we eat out all the time, and he eats salads all the time. Now, when I eat vegetables, it's because I don't want to get cancer. What's his motivation? You know what I mean? You're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, fucking eat like a cheeseburger, man. Jesus. It's weird. Smokes weed all the time. What's the point? He should snort coke all day. That's all I'm saying. That's what he should really do. I don't know. I told my friend, I was like, I'm seeing this guy with cancer, and she's Israeli, maybe that's why. She's like, oh my God, cancer? Is it terminal? She got so turned on. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like, he's like, what kind of cancer? It's like, I don't know, he had a bunch of cancers, now he had like only skin cancer. It's like, oh, that's final, right? That's like it. People don't recover from skin cancer. But the good thing about cancer is that it's not AIDS. So when the condom rips, you don't have to worry about it. This is too dark for I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, the worst thing about thinking you're pregnant is like I'm old enough to have it. Fuck. I'm not gonna get married. I don't see the point. So I started bidding my unborn child to like people that can't have kids. I'm a nice person. Yeah. it's expensive to die here. I learned that. Whitney died, so that kind of sucked. But dude, it's expensive. Like, we're talking fucking hair, makeup, dress, casket, tuxedos, food, service. The fuck? Am I getting buried or am I getting married? Like, what is this shit? That's weird. In Israel, you're naked, wrapped in a white sheet, thrown deep in the ground. For free. Fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody went to a beauty school and wanted to become a mortician. You know what I mean? People, it just happened. When they give you their business card, does it say hair, makeup, and dead people? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not getting buried in this hole. There's no way. I can't afford it. Sending my dead body to Israel with a kosher meal would be cheaper. But the thing is, like in Israel, you can't be on the ground, like a dead body can't be on the ground more than 24 hours. Like a Jewish spirit can't be on the land of Israel, blah, blah, right? Here, it's like a week. So technically, he could still be alive in Israel, but here it's for sure. I don't know. Do I have more time?
30 seconds.
Oh. I don't know, maybe you think it's funny. I've been here 2 years, right, from Israel. And every time I talk, my mom is like, my dad is so, like, my dad is passive, like, he never says anything, and, like, the only thing he asks me what kind of car I have. Only question I get, like, anyway, you talk to your dad once a month, what kind of car you have? Dad, I still don't have money, it didn't change. And they always like, you know it's gonna be a war, we're probably gonna move in. I'm like, okay. Alright, that was a lot of fun, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, for it.
All right, I'm going to cross off cancer from my set list tonight. Next up is Luke, followed by Joseph, and then Eli. Give it up for Luke.
Hey guys, I got booed last week. Yeah, I know, I got booed, and I told a friend of mine, that I got booed. He's all, that must be the worst feeling to ever go through in your life. That must be the worst feeling. And I said, not quite, because as I was getting booed, my younger brother was in the audience, and he started screaming at the booers. Leave him alone! Give him a chance, will you? He's funny! Oh, come on! Look what you've done to him! Oh, just look at him now! That's the worst feeling in the world. That is. I realized when I was getting booed that hecklers created terrorism. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Hecklers created terrorism. Because I know every terrorist we have in this world today did stand-up comedy at some point. Some fucking asshole in the background thinks he's pretty fucking witty, says some shit, and all he's thinking in his head is like, oh yeah, you think I'm bombing now, do ya? Wait till I bomb you later. You won't have anything witty to say then, I don't think, smart guy. Yeah, see, I think they talk smart guy. I think that's what they say. Smart guy. I went to Portland a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I did. To see what all the hubbub's about. You know, I saw the documentary shot in real time called Portlandia, and I almost knew what the fuck was going on. I did, and I'm not a rocket scientist, guys, but isn't that just the Jeff Foxworthy joke with a different punchline? If you ride a tandem bike to work and you call it carpooling, you might be, I don't know, from Portland. If you change the lyrics to I got sunshine on a cloudy day to I got rained on a cloudy day, I don't know, I might be from Portland. That joke needs work, a lot of excitement. It's hard to get girls in this town, but I'm having a hard time. There's a lot of girls, and I've been to parties, and a lot of guys have these celebrity stories. They're talking, that's how they're getting in with the babes. They have the celebrity stories, like, oh, I saw Anne Hathaway the other day, or I saw Brad Pitt. I don't have one of these stories, all right? But I did see Macho Man Randy Savage on a Harley Davidson breastfeeding a baby. And I did. I did. And then I got closer, and this obese lady on a motorized walking scooter letting her baby eat chip crumbs off her chest. This close, guys, to get my poontang story. Macho Man Randy Savage. A lot of ladies have, I didn't get the light yet, right? I fucking had to ruin my set for this, all right. I'm always used to getting the light. I've gotten dragged off stage before because I don't see the light, because I'm waiting for that. I fucked up. You guys hate me? Yeah. You guys want me dead? Fine, I'll be dead tomorrow. I'm gonna kill myself, all right? I'll be dead. You guys won't see me again, so this is the last time you're gonna see me, all right? That's my impression of a rich kid asking his parents for money. Cool, nice. All right, I'm Luke Clements. Thank you.
All right, next we have Joseph, followed by Eli, and then Gil. Give it up for Joseph.
Almost ran into one of the comedians leaving right before my set started. But Luke, Macho Man Randy Savage, he's dead. Ah, shit. Can't memorize my own jokes, but I can memorize yours. I don't really have anything to work on. I'm just gonna waste 5 minutes of your time. I think we're only supposed to get 4 minutes, but I'm gonna stay up here for 5. So, yeah, someone was telling me last week that I'm not hated like I think I am. I'm considered weird, like I'm more eccentric. And I was like, whatever. But then actually I was thinking about some stuff I was doing recently, and I am pretty weird. For instance, the other day I went and added every single Joseph Larkin on Facebook as a friend. And just now, while I was sitting out in the lobby, I went and unsubscribed from all of them because they are so boring. I am the best Joseph Larkin on Facebook. Like, that's a fact. You don't need to befriend any of the other ones. One of the guys actually just all he wrote on his status update was, all caps, winning. We're not doing that anymore, stupid. Get with the fucking program, man. So I hate Joseph Larkin, not just self-hating, but also other Joseph Larkins too, I guess. But then yesterday, I also did this, which is kind of weird. This is my joke notebook, right? There's like hardly any jokes in it. Actually, there's pages of just me documenting how many calories I ate in a single day. Still a fat piece of shit. I just like to see how much calorie consumption I do in a day without talking good well. But I also did this thing yesterday where I wrote down the initials of every single woman who's had sex with me, then also every woman who has sexted me, then also every woman I've had cyber sex with, then also everyone I've had phone sex with. Also, I made it a point to write down the 2 women who have deep-throated me. I've been with over a dozen women, a lot of women, guys. Only 2 of them deep-throated me. That's a problem. Get with the program, ladies. Feels really good. But it's interesting because there was a period of time where I'd only had sex with like, I don't know, 3 women, but I'd had phone sex with like 5. And I was like, what is going on in my development as a human being? And I'm jacking off with some girl on the phone, and then I never even seal the deal with her. If you can get someone to jack off on the phone with you, you could probably fuck them. You know what I mean? All right, whatever. The anal column is still at 0, ladies. Who wants to be the first? Actually, I could have had anal sex with at least one girl, because I remember we were having sex dog style, and her head like swiveled around like The Exorcist, and she goes, "You could fuck me in the ass if you want to." I said no. I was like, nah, I'll take a rain check. Well, whatever. This was a waste of time for all of us. On the plus side, I did get to use the internet for the first time in about a week, and that was kind of exciting. So I used it to block other Joseph Larkins on Facebook. Time well spent, guys. Thank you so much. I hope your set's better, as if.
That's inspired me. I'm also going to block every other Joseph Larkin on my list, except for this motherfucker right here. You are the best one, that guy that put Winning's a douche. All right, next up, Eli, followed by Gil, and then Jonathan. Give it up for Eli, guys.
Took the club entrance down the middle. Oh, you guys don't get that. Understandable. Just kidding. Why did I do that? Holy shit, I caught myself in the middle of doing that. I'm a horrible person. I think it's interesting that they made an app called Blender. By the way, can you guys see me okay? Taking in that. Oh, and I can see myself too. So weird. Should I shit on the venue some more? Why would Okay, so they made an app recently called Blender, which is a straight version of Grindr. Grindr is an app where if you want to hook up with another guy, you literally just turn on your smartphone and it Google Maps. You can like hook up like 2 little red dots until you link up. It's amazing. Straight version of this is called Blender. Everybody clear your throats. Straight version is called Blender and came out about a week ago. It'll probably be done by next week because there is no single woman at home right now thinking I'm out of options. Better have a stranger come into my house. Fuck me. That's insanity. Why does that fantasy exist? Do you understand what would happen if she turned on that screen? It wouldn't be like a couple red dots. It would just be a blood red blanket over her screen. Nothing else. And God forbid she's a red dot. It's just a bunch of little red dots closing in. Like that scene in Aliens. I think people in LA are pretty judgmental. That's an obvious statement. But I've never experienced it personally until recently. A couple of teenagers thought my Corolla was really ugly. The way they told me this, pretty fucking harsh. Looked me dead in the eyes and crashed into my car with theirs, totaling it, which was terrible. It's terrible. That wasn't the worst part. Worst part was when I got to Enterprise, and due to a sitcom style mix-up, I got stuck with a Volkswagen Beetle convertible. You get to find out how seriously the world doesn't take you as a man when you have one of those. I was at a 4-way intersection. About to go through, a guy passes through on the other side. I honk, and he puts up his finger and goes, "Hey, fuck you, homo faggot face," and drove off, which is a pretty phenomenal insult because homo faggot was one word, which I'm pretty sure they cancel each other out and like makes me straight again. It's like a roundabout compliment, backhanded compliment. Backhanded compliment's a real word. Roundabout is not. Really disappointed in the orchestra seating. Not a lot of people filled it up. Thought I'd be a front row draw. I was saving that one. It totally wasn't worth it. I think I hate when people learn a new word and then they try and throw it in a fucking sentence like 18 times in a day. At my last day job, there was a guy who always did this. I don't know if he got like a dictionary.com word of the day emailed to him or if he was just listening to everybody else. But my favorite one was, I was at the copy machine. He learned the word gingerly and he sprinkled it through about 7 times in a day. And then at one point goes, "Now when you put the paper in the machine, do it gingerly." And I was just like, it's paper. If you put it in gingerly, that's too rough. Like, what are you talking? Do you even understand what you're talking about? And that is the whitest joke that's ever been written in the history of words and sentences, subjects and predicates. All right, before I get out of here, I think I'll leave you guys with one because you earned it. I also hate when people, boy, I got into preacher mode there, just really kicked it up a few decibels in my voice. I also hate when people will, like, they're learning an instrument and they'll just sit there and play it while you're trying to have a conversation with them, or if you go to, like, Best Buy or Target, they just sit there on the keyboard and play, like, 5 notes of a song because they didn't learn the rest yet. And I don't understand what they're expecting, like, some guy in a suit's going to just walk by and be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you ever think of making the switch from amateur to pro? Here's my card." Or what I would love to do, I think this is a funny prank, it's pretty much undoable unless you're the greatest musician ever though, because I just want to go up when they play the first 5 notes of a song and then like put my hand over theirs and just be like, "Just go with it. Play the next 5 notes." Well, that's the sound of a joke bombing in case you were curious about it. A good joke bombing, I should say. Thank you guys. Good night.
the gingerly Eli, everyone. I don't know what that word means either. All right, next up, Gil, followed by Jonathan, and then Russell. Give it up for Gil.
Here you go. Guys, I hate people that brag about 401ks. Hate those people, man. Like, I get it. You're really into, like, running marathons and shit, you know? Stop it, you know? So Ghost Rider came out, new Ghost Rider movie. He was excited about that. Yeah. The darkest hero rides again. That's the advertising line for it. Darkest hero rides again. See, I always thought Blade was the darkest hero. You know, Wesley Snipes plays him, and Wesley Snipes is black. You know, Ghost Rider's just on fire. No Ghost Rider fans? Then you won't see the movie, right? All right, guys. A lot of people fear the zombie apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse. Not me. I fear something much more realistic. It's the Rob Zombie apocalypse. Because I've had my fill of him already. These movies weren't good. Speaking of scary shit, guys, I don't know if you guys feared the boogeyman. I didn't fear the boogeyman. I feared something much worse. I feared the scat man. Scat man, you just hear the and the yeah. So I got a kid, man. I got a 10-year-old kid, single father and stuff. And you know, I keep it. I kind of speak to him like an adult, you know. I kind of like keep it real with him, you know. I don't baby him. I don't like, oh, so what'd you do today? Fuck that shit. I'm like, hey, what'd you do today? Fuck that, man. You see that homework, man. That shit's wrong. Anyway, so that's an example. So I keep it real, but he's a good kid. Very respectable, you know. Speaks very well, actually. And was at a parent-teacher conference. Teacher was like, you know, he speaks very well for his age. You know, he's very mature for his age. He speaks at a very high level, you know, compared to the rest of the students. I was like, oh shit, that's a pretty awesome compliment. I'm like, shit, I'm doing a good job here, you know, I'm doing a good job. She's like, I overheard one of his mature conversations. I was like, oh yeah, what are they talking about? She's like, well, he said he'd fuck the shit out of the lunch lady. That was pretty embarrassing, guys. That was very embarrassing. Because I've seen this lunch lady, she's gross as shit. Gross as shit. Hairnet and all, he would do it. No. Gross, guys. Immediately took him home and put him in front of Hot or Not. Like, so what do you think about this one, boy? I don't know, Hot. Wrong, man. They're always not. That's how you keep them down. That's a good kid. So, like, even though I'm ridiculous with that kind of stuff, you know, the gay stuff, that's cool. You know, I don't have a problem with it. You know, you want to do it, fine. Someone asked me like, oh, well, you know, you're cool about it now. What if your son was gay? I was like, I mean, I'd be fine with it. You know, as long as he's not a bottom. You know, it's like he comes up, it's like, damn boy, yeah, no, I don't care that you're gay, man. It's just really like a bottom. You couldn't be a fucking top. What'd I fucking do to you, man? Fucking, you asked me for shit. I bought it for you. You always had nice clothes, and you can't be a fucking top. Come on, man, killing me, guys. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Stay frosty, huh? And your host.
I like this very awkward moment of like the transition after this and have to sprint all the way up there. It's nice. Should get closer maybe. Next up, Jonathan, followed by Russell, and then Chase. Give it up for Jonathan.
Wow. You know, being a bottom is not that big of a deal. It's fine. It can be great, okay? Not giving you any insight into me. Don't take that as anything. That's just my words. Okay. Let's move on past that, please. You guys. I was born here in Los Angeles. You guys, born and raised here, and it's a normal place, right? It's just a fine place where there's lots of roads. You know, it's a nice industrial city. And sometimes people ask me, like, who aren't from here. They'll be like, "Do you have any isolation issues? Did you feel jaded growing up? Can you trust people?" I'm like, yes. I'm a normal human. Like, I'm not. It's fine. But I do have to say, when I met my best friend, I met her here. She's from Oklahoma, super sweet gal. And she came up to me and she was like, "Hey, I really like you. I think we should be friends." And I was like, "What's going on here? What's happening?" And she was like, "Nothing. I think we should just be friends. I want to hang out." And I was like, "Look, I don't have any type of representation. I can't refer you to anyone." And she was like, "No, I think we should just be like normal friends, like just hang out together." And I was like, "I could probably just buy you a sandwich and give you $5, but other than that, I can't do anything for you. I don't see what you're gonna get out of this." Yeah. I was at a play recently at a theater, kind of like this, but it was like all around the Glendale Center Theater. I was watching a musical, and it was bad, you guys. It was not good. And I wanted to leave, but I was in the front row. And I didn't want everyone to think I was an asshole, so I wanted to do that thing that's like, oh, pretend like my phone's vibrating. And then like take it out and like kind of rush out. And so my plan was to take it out, light it up, so everyone thinks his phone was on silent. He got a call, he needs to take it, he's gonna go out into the lobby, he'll be right back. And then everyone would think I'm a good person. That was my plan. And I did it. And then like I'm leaving the theater and then I realize that I'm holding my wallet next to my face as I walk out. And it was just like, what's going on? And so now everyone thinks, oh, look at that guy. He just wants to get out there and spend. He just can't wait to get to the Gap. Yeah. As I alluded to earlier, I am gay. I'm a gay man. I'm gay. And I really think it was a good choice, you guys. I think it was a good decision. And I thought about it like forever, for like a long time. Thought about it. And I was like, am I going to be gay or am I going to be a duck? You know, I don't know. Which one should I choose? But I chose gay and it's working out. It's a good choice. Thank you guys so much.
Choosing sexuality, yeah. I remember when I chose to be a heterosexual too. That was a big day for me. It was back and forth. All right. Next up is Russell, followed by Chase, and then Steve. Give it up for Russell, guys.
Thank you, everybody. This is going out. This is live on the internet. That's a good idea. That's a good thought. That's just what I want. Is my well-crafted bits that aren't ready to be broadcast. I worked fucking hard on my material. Very hard, okay? I get up in the morning, I get out a pen and yellow pad paper. It has to be yellow pad. I set a little egg timer and I write for a good, I don't know, an hour or eight hours usually. Usually put in about a solid 8 hours. I put in a solid 8 hours of writing, then I look over my tapes from the day before. It's fucking probably about a good solid hour of that. I look at that, I have a PowerPoint that I designed myself actually. What it does is it's a PowerPoint system that shows you the ratio of jokes you're doing versus laughs. I also have a separate graph for standing ovations. And then there's groans. I'm not a big groan guy, but that is sort of the trend of the market right now. People are going for more of that dirty, kind of honest comedy. So I'm anticipating that to really spike up in about, I don't know, 2014. The point is, this is fucking all that up. That's not good. Thank you for doing this. I'm sorry. These are jokes. This is part of it. This is I do a lot of character work as well. The point is I take it seriously. You know, I get up, I write, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta work on your stuff. You can't just fucking come up here unprepared and yammer like a goddamn asshole. That'd be ridiculous. What kind of stand-up would that be? But let me get this straight. Like, okay, you'd move to Los Angeles from, I don't know, say San Diego, California, and then do no material every single night at Westwood Bruco, hosted by Gil. And then, not even that, what are you gonna reference people in the audience? Fuck you, man. Fuck you! Go back to where you came from. This is Hollywood. We got no time for your kind, okay? You don't have jokes, but you shout. Cute. Seen it. Saw it in 1980. Sam Kinison. He's dead now. You're no Sam Kinison. I'm actually talking to someone specifically in my head right now. You should see what he looks like. He's very hungry, by the way. And he needs a ride to Santa Monica after this open mic, if anybody has one. That's what my open mics have turned into, a fucking announcement that I need a ride, and also if anybody has any canned goods that they want to give to me. That's my first joke. I wrote that today. Verbatim. Verbatim. I have little parts that say in brackets, pause. You think this is an improv? And the margins, hold the microphone, stand. Hold the microphone. That's a given. I put that at the top of all my papers. Hold the microphone. That's at the top of all my shit. Hold the microphone. Next, hold the microphone, stand. That's the kind of stuff I work on. Not so much setup punchline as it is fundamentals. Stances, poses, there's a certain amount of coffee I have to intake before I get up on stage. This silence is all planned right now. I plan on this, what's called a build-up in the business. They'll teach you that at the ACME workshop. Where they build various novelty bombs, rockets on skates. Bam, I bet you don't hear many Wile E. Coyote references at this place, do you? I'm one of the first.
The first.
What do you think of that, internet land? You happy getting this shit for free? Where can I view this when I get home? I don't have time. I'll be busy writing jokes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now we all feel like we don't try at all. A very scientific comedy there. Give it up for us. All right, next up we've got Chase, followed by Steve, and then Giovanni. Is that how you say it? Yeah? All right, I thought I was just going to mangle that. All right, give it up for Chase, guys.
Thank you. Okay, that was a good riff. I always feel bad going after you, doing material. This first one is pretty jokey, guys. I was driving and the car in front of me had a wash me sign, like they had written it in the dirt. And I was like, all right, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna take the time to write something on your car, you should ask for something that you actually need. So right now in my car, it's like, does anyone have season 1 of The Wire? Can't find it online. And that's pretty much what I expected from that one. Just wanted to get it out of the way. I feel like I realized how lonely I am, because sometimes when I'm walking, I'll be scared if there's a guy approaching me. So I'll get on my phone, or fake get on my phone so he doesn't talk to me. And I'll just start having a conversation, just pretty much summarizing my day. I'll be like, I'm good, how are you? Woke up, got breakfast. And then I'll keep going, way after they're gone. I'll just keep that conversation going. I'll be like, how are you? Just thought of that, sitting in that chair. And I was like, definitely do it. Definitely just toss it out there. It'll be relatable. I really hate cops, guys. Cops suck. I always try to trick them, and I had a root beer, an actual bottle of root beer the other day. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna drive around with this and pretend that it's beer, and then they're gonna pull me over and feel like an idiot. And one did, And he was like, is that what I think it is? And I was like, no, it's root beer, idiot. And he was like, no, there's like 10 pounds of Coke in your passenger seat. And I was like, shit. How funny was that root beer bit, though? He was like, not funny at all. Like, not worth it for you. You're going to jail, like, forever. True story. Telling true stories up here. What else? Oh, pregnant women. This is a big topic. This is big in the news. Pregnant women like to talk a lot about their cravings. Like, they'll be like, oh, God, I'm craving, like, tuna melt or, like, pickles or something. And, like, I know myself really well. I know if I'm ever pregnant, I'm just going to have, like, the biggest craving to not be. What is this, a baby on the ground? Help me. What else? Oh, I was gonna end on this. I wear dark colors a lot because, like, probably my biggest fear is, like, if I ever go missing and someone has to describe, like, the last thing I was wearing, I don't want anyone to be like, she was wearing, like, a mustard colored top. I want to say it was, like, a true mustard, like a Dijon mustard top, really. Just stop looking for her. Okay, as usual, I'm glad this is online. I'm gonna go home right now, look at it. Let's bring back Ian. Thank you.
All right, next we've got Steve, followed by Giovanni, and then the Martin Dupras. So give it up for Steve.
Oh man, you guys cut that clapping off right quick. Okay. Hello. We just did Running Canyon. It was the best, guys. It was really good. I don't normally just like waltz into open mics with shorts, but luckily a very strategically placed microphone is going to keep these chicken knees away from the internet's not ready for these bad boys. Let's see what's I'm single, so I've been working out more lately. I found a great workout partner. The fear of never being loved again. That is a motivator. I've been driving around town on my new scooter, which I'm like super excited about. But like I don't know, a bunch of people have been making fun of me, like, oh, you're driving a scooter. I'm like, man, I'm from Canada. Like, it's not fair. Like, if I was back there right now, that'd be the coolest thing anyone has ever owned. You know what I mean? They're like, my friend was like, oh, good luck picking up women on that. I'm like, if I was in Canada, I would have all the women. Like, it would just fine. Country would just shut down because they're like, well, all the women are gone because Schultz was scooting through here. Oh, guys. This is all just a build up to one joke I want to work on about my glasses, which I forgot to wear today. So if you guys could just, hold tight and pretend I'm wearing them, then we're all going to get through this. Here's something. On the way here, I always get excited about this, but I see the sign, they're re-releasing Star Wars Episode 1 in the theater in 3D, and I think that's the best, because that movie was so shitty. And like they're putting it back in the theater, you know what I mean? Like they're not gonna make the movie any better, they're just gonna make it feel closer. Like it's like having a conversation with somebody you couldn't fucking stand, but now they've got no sense of personal space at all, and they spit while they talk. You're like, this is not better, folks. Take that, Hollywood. That was from me to you. Chalk one up for Schultz. All right, glasses time, people. Everybody pretend I'm wearing them. These are new glasses I just got. I didn't realize how bad my vision had been, but I went to the test to go see how my vision was, and they're like, yeah, Steve. I didn't realize how blind I was. They're like, Steve, just read us the biggest letter you can see on the old sign over there. I was like, yeah, cool. What sign? I had no idea. He's like, what, are you serious? Like, you have the same vision as a tree. You should be dead. This is not going to go well. Let's see here. And then, thank you, Light. Guys, I'm plowing through. This is all glasses from here on in, so if I can get on board. Did you know there's an end to the glasses test? They put that big thing on me, and they're like, oh, which one's better, this one or this one? I'm like, oh, they're both not great. And the guy was like, well, that's all I got for you. You're done. He goes, this eye is going to have to carry this eye throughout your life. Folks, this really needs glasses to some of these jokes. What's the last? Oh, okay. And then the worst part of the whole ordeal is I have to go buy new glasses, but there's no prescription in any of the frames. So they're just like, here, sir, what do you think of these? And I was like, yeah, what do I think of these? I think these are the best glasses I've ever seen, you know. He's like, sir, that's another customer. Oh, guys, this is death. All right, we're just one more. Can we do this? Can we really do this? I find I'm a lot like I'm like a superhero. Like whenever I don't have my glasses, check this out because I don't have them right now. Listen, guys, all I'm saying is I'm kind of like Superman. Like whenever I'm faced with danger or something scary's coming at me, I take my glasses off very dramatically. You know, I don't have a secret identity or anything. It's just that normally the world goes soft. You know, nothing's really that scary without any sharp edges or harsh lines to come at me with, you know. I'm like, what is that, a mugger? Nope, a patchwork quilt. Come here, buddy. Come here. Pretend I don't have contacts. Hey, my name's Steve Schultz. Thanks for having me.
I couldn't get past the fact that you can get women in Canada with just a scooter. That blew my mind. I'm living in the wrong country. All right, next is Giovanni, followed by the Martin Dupras, and then Justin. Give it up for Giovanni.
My name's Giovanni. I said fine when you asked because I have like a weird thing about correcting people about my name. What? I don't know. I guess I kind of forgot that you were gonna say it so many times. But I met this girl, and she was like, I'm Elizabeth. And I was like, Elizabeth? And she's like, no, it's Elizabeth. That doesn't sound like a real name. I don't know. I didn't want to be rude. I've never seen anybody like ask an audience to suspend their reality for a joke. This one is for when I lose weight, guys. Walking Dead came back on. Do you guys watch The Walking Dead? Yeah, that's a fun show. I like it, but I had to stop watching it because it's a little too far-fetched for me. You got like zombie apocalypse and like people like rising from the dead and like eating everyone else, and the black lady has straight hair. It was the time of the technology, right? Okay. I moved recently. I was living in Little Armenia, which is cute. It's a cute part of town if you guys haven't been there. I still visit for very good tacos and tranny hookers. But I moved to La Brea and Franklin recently, so you can say my new neighborhood smells like dog shit. The base of Runyon Canyon with Russell. Hey. When I go to Starbucks, I like to tell them that my name is Show, so that when my drinks are ready, they have to say, chai latte for Show. Nope. So to save money, like in the nicer part of town at Franklin La Brea, I live in the living room, and you know they say like if you want it to rain, just wash your car. If you want your roommates to come home, masturbate in the living room. Okay, here's one for comics and bard lovers at home. You guys are into Shakespeare, right? Comics, Shakespeare. They say that William Shakespeare was a writer ahead of his time. And I kind of wonder if there was also like a stand-up comedian during Shakespeare's time who was ahead of his time, but nobody knew because he had to like live in the shadow cast by William Shakespeare. Or because he was really shitty. Stay with me, internet. Ladies and gentlemen, the premiere of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night will begin in just a moment. But before we commence with the 2 hours traffic of our stage, please put your hands together for Mr. Henry Fairfield. beeth the deal with sailboat food? The tea biscuits on board beeth harder than Excalibur here at a house of ill repute. But I might add, Excalibur here does not pull out. This past fortnight I did see mine first Asian. In the words of my brown mare, I'd like to procure a ship and send some seamen to deal in the spice trade of her Orient. If thou knowest what I mean, up toppeth this economy, zoons! Of late I beeth more broke than mine wench's hymen. Dost thou not hate it, when you have successfully evaded a fair maiden's kinsman, then infiltrated her bedchamber, and removed her hat, gloves, shoes, gown, bustle, partlet, forepart, kirtle, stomacher, farthingale, corset, second corset, petticoat, and stockings, only to find she just wants to cuddle? Fuck! Bitches driveth me crazy! I'm Giovanni Lanayo. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you, Internet. Thank you, Acme. Bring up your host.
That's what happens when I read a N as being a W. Oh well. Next up, the Martin Duprass, followed by Justin, and then Courtney. Give it up for the DeMartin. The DeMartin? The Martin Duprass.
Thanks, you guys. Yes.
Alright. You guys ever wonder what it'd be like if there was stand-up comedy in Shakespeare's time? Fuck. No. We can't do that anymore.
We made t-shirts.
We made t-shirts
We made
for
t-shirts
ourselves.
for ourselves.
And for you.
for you guys.
Internet, we got t-shirts now. There's been some emails. We check our email.
Which way? I can't decide which way it should go because, like, I'm backwards. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like on your boobs.
No, on the screen. Right?
All right.
We made t-shirts, you guys. Aren't you excited? Yes.
Yeah.
We made t-shirts, and we wanted.
Yeah, if you guys like when you leave here, probably during the set, we got a kiosk set up outside. I think Darla's working it today. She's good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be selling these t-shirts outside at a kiosk.
These exact t-shirts.
These two t-shirts. We made two t-shirts,
We made
guys.
two
Two t-shirts. They cost $250 a piece.
Yes, but they do come with a certificate of authenticity.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's
it's
a
legit.
legalized document, notarized
Notary.
that says that we've worn nothing but these two t-shirts for the past 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
only increasing their value.
Exactly. And you know, you see estate sales for people like JFK and Marilyn Monroe and like their bullshit everyday stuff like hairbrushes and whatever jack off shit. I don't know. Their shit sells for like millions of dollars. And so now
You think why not us?
Yeah,
You know, why
why
not us?
why not our shit? You can get in on the ground floor when this is gonna be, you know, right now you can buy it for 0.000% of what it's gonna be worth just a few short years from now.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing people can tell right away by looking at us, just right off, it's that we are about to rise to an unsuppressed level of superstardom within the next few weeks, probably.
Yeah, like really.
Maybe months on the outside.
Really
months at the most. And also, shortly after that, we will be murdered under highly suspicious circumstances.
Most likely. So get it while you can, you guys. Get it
Yeah.
while it's cheap. We do have some other things for sale as well, so we
Yeah.
want to show it to you guys.
Yeah, let's see. We got this Precious Moments wedding figurine music box.
It plays that song that goes, "Why do birds suddenly appear?" And it's been inside of Jeremy's butthole.
That's a guarantee. That's a verified guarantee.
What else do we have?
Oh, what about this? The first edition of the very first Martin Duprass sex tape.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you can't recreate this.
No, it's signed by all of the original cast.
It is, and most of those people are dead now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Poor Smitty.
I like Smitty. He's nice. What else? What else?
This roll of duct tape.
Oh shit.
Roll of duct
Okay,
tape.
I don't want to give anything away. Seriously, I'm not gonna give
Spoiler
anything away.
alert.
No spoiler alert. But like this thing, this right here, this may or may not be part of like a high-profile
with these things.
Yeah, but you do know one thing.
You do know one thing, and that's that all proceeds from this sale of items will go toward drugs and alcohol.
Yes. And prostitutes.
Oh God, the countless prostitutes.
Oh, many prostitutes.
Only ensuring our untimely demise
Yes.
and a better increase on your investment.
Yes.
Shop Martin Duprass, guys. It's like
Like
grave
grave
robbing without all that fucking digging.
Thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Duprass.
All right, guys. Next up, Justin, followed by Courtney, and then Leah. Give it up for Justin. Woo! Give it up a little bit for Justin, guys. Give it up for Justin. There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Went to the barbershop today, guys. West Hollywood. I asked for something trendy, so they gave me a lesbian Jeremy Lin. Yeah. You guys ever get this from your like massive stoner friends? They'll say things like, "Oh, you know, smoking weed actually reduces your chances of prostate cancer by 40%." And you're just like, "Oh, so that's why you smoke so much weed. It's for your prostate. I totally get why now you sit on your ass all day eating Doritos and playing Xbox. It's for your health." Guys, I no longer buy meat products that have been labeled organic or free range because I'm opposed to the idea of letting these animals like roam outside of their cages and then leading them on to believe that they've been set free. You know, because that'd be like if we took a dude on death row out of prison, let him live a normal life in society. You know, he'd get a job at Ralph's, start taking night classes at the CC, and then right as he's about to propose to the love of his life, he gets taken out by like a Navy SEAL sniper. Would you eat that guy? I think gay guys are like God's cruelest joke on women. Because what he did was like he went ahead and created like the perfect batch of like hot and sensitive guys, and set them aside. And he's like, "All right, watch this. Check it out." So she's gonna try to talk to one of them. All right, wait for it. Surprise! He likes dick. And then I'll watch this. She's gonna have to sleep with one of these guys who like the smell of their own farts. I started taking yoga classes recently just to see what the fuss is all about, you know. And so I'm in class and we're doing this stretch, and the teacher goes, "Yeah, so this stretch is to clear the karma. And then she goes, during the stretch, she goes, "Oh my God, I just had a vision that someone in this class just avoided a car accident." And I was like, really? Like, this is what I paid $15 for? Because that'd be like if I just taught a yoga class and I was like, "Hey guys, so if you just go ahead and turn your heads this way, yeah, feel that stretch in your neck, and by doing so, one of you in this class will avoid being trampled to death in the next Black Friday sale at Walmart. And then if you go ahead and stretch your back like that, feel that burn, this exercise will help one of you guys avoid being gang raped by a pack of Boy Scouts." And if anyone ever comes up to you after class and goes like, "Oh my God, I actually did get gang raped last night by a pack of Boy Scouts," all you have to say is, "Well, you weren't doing the stretch correctly. Sorry. Sorry about the confusion. No refunds either." Anyway, that's my time. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, next to the stage, Courtney, followed by Leah, and then Ryan. Give it up for Courtney. Yeah, come on. There we go.
Oh, I have to pee. Let's make this fast. Hello, silence! Yay! Let's go through some vague, unthought out premises that have a lot more potential than how they're going to be delivered today. Guys, there was a cricket in here earlier. I don't think anyone saw, but it was really funny. I started laughing to myself because I was like, if that thing starts chirping in the midst of this mic, that would be cartoonishly comical. But he didn't. So it was a very polite bug. You have a very polite bug problem. ACME Comedy Theater. Yay, life. Guys, I was considering for a little while joining the military. The Navy, to be exact. To be honest, the cutest one, that's why. My parents met in the Navy, so my dad put me through a lot of, the creaking of the chair is just getting more. I'm talking chair, you can shut the fuck up. But when I went to the recruiter's office, they made me do this general knowledge assessment thing before they would talk further with you, just to see if you're not a dumbass, that you can hold a weapon, basically. And so it was a 45-minute exam, and I got a perfect score on the vocabulary part, and the recruiter was in shock and was bragging about me. It was in total amazement that I did well on a very simple vocabulary exam. I was like, oh, okay, and that's the story of how I won the military, you guys, and conquered the world. I began this set with premises that have not been thought out, that we will work on. Oh! Do you guys ever meet an over-polite baby? Just too eager to wave and smile at you? You're like, wait a minute, baby. I didn't earn this. You be careful with that. It's gonna turn into a very slutty person. I realized the other day that I'm a bad person because I got mad when I saw a homeless person stealing a shopping cart. And I mean, granted that is thievery, but my reason behind it was just hey, no, that's for me, for when I buy things, because I have so many things to buy. They won't all fit in my hands. So many things to fill up my apartment with. Target just can't keep remaking these. Oh, that mic went out. It should have just stayed off. That would have been better. My roommates are bad people. Because that's what everyone's roommates are. I'm trying to look for a new place to live. Do you ever find yourself in a situation where you don't get along with someone, but you're like, you are the one that's the bad person. You can't tell me these things. No. They love the silence. Whatever. Roommates are cunts. I'm gonna go over that premise. I don't fucking care. It's 6 o'clock on a goddamn Wednesday. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in a new relationship, which is so exciting, I guess. Someone decided to take a drink of this tall glass of room temperature water. But I've been single for 22 years out of the 24, so I still find myself in those situations, make stupid single lady jokes, but to him. You know, it's uncomfortable. I'm just like, oh, what are you doing tonight? Oh, let's go into a movie by myself, single lady time. Courtney, I can go with you to that movie. It's what I'm here for. Just go and get some lean cuisine by myself, single lady night. It's I could take you to get a pizza. You can have a thing that's called a date. I was like, oh, that's what we do. I thought you were supposed to be there for me as I cry. I'm gonna go now. This has been life-changing.
You don't have to touch me. It's whatever. All right, guys. 3 comics left. Give it up for Leah, followed by Ryan and then Dana. Leah, guys.
Woo! Right in the middle. Yeah. I don't know. What is this bucket up here? Have you guys seen this? Does that dump water on people's heads during it?
No, there was a leak at one point.
Oh, I thought it was like somebody pulled a lever and it just whoa, someone poured water on your face. And I was like, how much do you change the water? What if you forgot? Oh, what's up? So, I offered a guy sex the other day and he turned me down. And I did not react well at all, okay? At all. It got awkward, okay? It was just, I was like, really? No? Just, you're kidding, right? You're kidding. Are you married? You have a girlfriend? You have a boyfriend? You have a problem with your penis? No, just no. You just don't want to. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. You understand what I'm offering, right? I'm offering free admission into my lady hole. Still no. Oh my God. Even when I say it all fun like that, it's just, oh, still no. Wow, I'm super embarrassed. I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm back. I brought some stuff with me. I brought 7 signed and notarized documents from previous lovers. If you'll see at the bottom of this one, this guy says, I'd hit it again. That's really good, okay? Right here, I got the results of the AIDS test I just took. Here's the Band-Aid. And here is a professional photograph of my vagina. So there, see, nothing weird about that. Still no! Oh my God, wow. Wow, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Wow, this would be way less awkward if I didn't have to collect all these documents that I brought with me. I didn't think this through. I didn't think about holding my own vagina while being, I don't know where to end that. How do I end that? I just keep going. It just keeps, that's all of my jokes. I just keep going until nothing, until forever. What else? Oh, I was trying to get a job, and my friend called me. She's like, hey, Leah, I know a person, she's looking for a nanny. You should call me back and tell me if you have any experience nannying. And I was like, yeah. So I called her back and she didn't answer, so I left a message, and this is the message I left. I was like, hey, totally don't have any nanny experience, but I'd be good at it. I've babysat before. Like I had a little sister, and whoa, that sounded weird. That sounded like I had a little sister and then she died in my care. That's not what happened at all. I had a little sister in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program for 3 years, and then she got older, and I'm really glad, because that girl was a bitch, man. Like she tried to make it sound like I molested her at one point, because I told her like if she didn't eat her pancakes, then it was gonna be, I was gonna make her do something embarrassing. And I meant to like sing a song in public, and she took it all like wave her little girl cooch around, like anybody would want to see that, And if I were a pedophile, I'm not, but if I were, I totally would not hit that. I got a few standards. I mean, come on. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there. I'm really high right now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the nanny gig. Yeah, call me back for that. All right. Thanks for letting me talk at you. Bye, everyone.
Oh, yeah. All right, everyone touched me afterwards. That's great. All right, next up, Ryan, followed by Dana. Give it up for Ryan. You're the Ryan that I'm talking about.
All right. Okay, guys. Hi. I'll go. Oh man. I saw. Let's turn the mic off. I'm ruining everything. I saw a really funny sign. I was driving in my car and I saw a very funny sign on a telephone pole that said, "Accent elimination. Speak American." I was like, you gotta admit, that's a pretty funny sign. American's not a language. That's a funny sign. You gotta feel for people that come from another country and they're trying to learn English, but at the same time, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself and laugh at your mistakes. That's the easiest way to get through life. Then I hit a dog. So as I'm cleaning the blood and fur off my tires, I'm thinking, how do you teach someone to speak English? You can't even speak it. How funny is that sign? Come on, take that down. Let's change that. He was old, guys. He had to be old. That's what I've been telling myself all week. It's too slow to get out of the way. One thing about me, guys, I put the hero in illiterate. One thing about me, guys, I put the have fun in I have fungal meningitis. I had to Google fungal meningitis to see if that was a thing, and it is. I didn't read what it is, but it came up, so I was like, all right, I'm going to tell that joke. I have a little dog named Lucy, a little cocker spaniel. Whenever she does something bad, gets into the trash or something, I always go, "Lucy, you got some splaining to do." Like I love Lucy. It's an inside joke that we have. One time we tried to reenact an episode of I Love Lucy. I took like a bunch of chocolates, a bunch of Hershey Kisses, like stuffed them all in her mouth as many as I could, fast as I could. And I was like, "Lucy, you got some oh my God, no! Guys, don't give dogs chocolate. They die fast. They die immediately." I tried to give her mouth to mouth, but it was too delicious. I think it's interesting how all the states have like state nicknames, like California's the Golden State and stuff.
I was trying to think of how did the states all come up with their nicknames. And I imagine it was like a big convention with like all the states and those donuts and stuff, and they all were trying to decide. And I feel like it was Rhode Island who started the conflict by just going, all right, can everyone settle down? Can everyone just quiet down? We've decided we're going to be the ocean state, if that's cool with everyone. So we got to run, but thanks for the time. And everyone's like, hold on, Rhode Island. You have like 4 miles of coastline. You can't be the ocean state. Like, yeah, we called it. But thanks for the donuts. We got to go. Thanks, guys. And everyone's like, oh, damn it, Rhode Island. And Florida's like, guys, we wanted to, look at, have you seen us? We have so much ocean. We were going to, damn it. Fine, we claim the sun, we're going to be the sunshine state. Sorry, guys. Sunshine for us, and darkness and misery for the rest of you. We're going to go face out in the ocean like an emo kid. And then Hawaii would come in like 4 hours late, say, oh, sorry, guys. Rough commute. But we were thinking, on the way over here, we're going to be the ocean state, if that's cool with you guys. Because we're literally in the ocean. I thought that'd be a cute... What do you mean someone already called it? Who? Is that even a state? Never even heard of that place. You know they're not really an island, right? You let them have Aaliyah-esque trail off. That's what we got similar styles, but she's better. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Yes. One last comedian for you guys. Please give it up for Dana. Give it up for Dana. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Last but not least, Happy New Year, Acme Comedy Club store. I haven't been here since the new year, guys, and I just want to thank you for recording my sets. that they're on YouTube now, forever. They're just there. Anyone can watch them in me not saying anything important at all. Any of you guys, my 31 of 33 Twitter followers? Any of you guys? I updated my Twitter. I'm serious, guys. This isn't a joke. I updated my Twitter status. I said, anyone want to see the new Tyler Perry movie with me? I'm only interested in watching the audience members and bringing my camcorder. And no response. None. 0. Okay, we'll put that down. I gonna just keep saying this until it gets old. I ran my first half marathon, 13.1 miles. Yeah. When I finished, I went and bought a pack of American Spirits cigarettes. Life's all about balance, So let's talk about my friend Brittany. She's not here. Let's talk about her. She's a white, single, blonde chick. So obviously she's a slut. And actually that's mean. She's my friend. I shouldn't call her a slut, but she just devotes a lot of time to just looking for guys to just have sex with her any way or where. And I don't do that because I don't have time. I mean, I want to, but it's too much work, So I kind of live vicariously through her in a way, because she's always getting it. So I kind of, want to hear about it. I call her up and I'm like, so Brittany, did you have sex today? She's like, yeah, I did. How long did you go for? How long did you go for, girl? An hour or so. Ooh, did you finish? Did you finish strong? No. Finish strong. Come on. Yeah, Dana, did you have sex? No, I didn't. But you know what? Just give me some details. Give me just a couple little details. And I was thinking, that's really weird that I do that. My roommates are like, is she a lesbian? Who is she talking to? Confused. I was thinking about it and I was like, this is weird, but I got it from my mom. Okay, not sex. Stay with me, okay? Not sex, but my mom does this shit to me with exercise, because she always wanted to be a runner and she just can't. She's 50, so it's never gonna happen. But every conversation that we have is literally, this is true. She'll call me up and she'll start the conversation. She'll say, so Dana, did you run today? I'm like, yeah, Mom, I did. How long did you go So I guess I'm just gonna finish here with. Just gonna keep saying that. Why don't I end with my mom's favorite joke? She loves that I do. So last night I was like fucking these guys. No, wait, hold on, that's not how it goes. So last night I was like fucking these two black guys, and they were like, what? And okay, that's not even her joke. I don't know why I felt like saying that. All right, we are done. I'm not doing that one.
The perfect note to end on. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Please join us again next week, Wednesday, same time, same guys, fucking everyone. All right, have a good night. Bye.